this video, we'll be learning how to use an analytical balance. Make sure that your balance is turned on. If it is not, notify your TA. It may be off for a reason. They are very sensitive, so treat them with care. They are designed to give an accurate mass measurement within seconds after placing the object on the pan. To use an analytical balance, complete the following steps. The display should read 0.000 grams, keeping in mind to pay attention to the units. If it does not, press the ReZero button, or T for tare, bar beneath the display once and wait for a 0 to appear. You should wear gloves when using the balance because the oil on your hands could brush off onto your sample, adding mass to your results.
Since reagents cannot be weighed directly on the pan, you will first need to weigh a container. Record the first steady reading with a gram on the right side. Readings for light containers may fluctuate, so take the first reading with the gram on the right side that stays on the display for 3 seconds or longer. Next, add the substance whose mass you want to measure to the container. Again, record the first steady reading that stays on the display for 3 seconds or longer. The mass of the substance is the difference between the second reading and the first reading. Once you are finished, gently remove the container with the first substance and let the display return to 0. If it does not, press tare once. Clean immediately any spilled solid using the brush stored inside the balance. Close all open doors. When recording readings, keep in mind the following to ensure the most accurate measurement.
Number 1. Keep the balance door shut to prevent any draft in the lab from affecting the measurement, from affecting the balance reading. 2. All objects to be weighed should be at room temperature. Objects that are either too warm or too cold will have an effect similar to a draft and result in an inaccurate reading. 3. Avoid leaning on the bench where the balance resides, otherwise you may tilt the balance and get an inaccurate mass reading. 4. Ensure all containers and reagents are dry when placed inside the balance. Any moisture present will evaporate over time, causing the mass to decrease constantly. If you notice a declining mass measurement, remove the container from the balance and dry it with a Kim wipe, and then place it inside the balance again. Since a slight difference in the balance point of each balance is normal, it is strongly recommended that you use the same balance for all measurements throughout an experiment. You cannot use beakers or flasks greater than 125 milliliters on the pan.
Here's a copy of our data table. The uncertainty of the balance lies to the third decimal place. In order to find the total mass, you subtract the initial from the final.